Ciao guys, so today we are going to be discussing Saturn Return. So what exactly is a Saturn Return? So Saturn Return happens twice in your lifetime. Once during when you're about 27 to 31, 32, and then another time when you're about 57 to 60. So this pivotal moment in your life, or as I like to call it, the cosmic rite of passage, happens when Saturn returns, it's about every 29 and a half years, to the planet in which it was in when you were born. So for me, it's Aquarius. So for all of you guys, I'm just gonna do a little, sorry, out of breath. I'm just gonna do a quick little walkthrough of what Saturn in Aquarius and Saturn return means. Sorry, this is my first video, so it's gonna be a lot of hiccups along the way, but just bear with me. So, Saturn in return. So Saturn in return, as I said, cosmic rite of passage. And by saying that, what I mean exactly is it's not an easy time in your life. It's more of a rebirth to who you are. And with rebirth comes birthing pains. You know, it's never easy to push out a baby, and it's never easy to welcome your new part of life or new passage. So with these birthing pains, exactly what does that mean? So your Saturn return, you are having a lot of time. It's pivotal in your life because you're starting to realize who you are and the potential you have. And, you know, you're no longer a young adolescent. You are really truly growing up and taking form and showcasing the new you. And that's never easy to, you know, become the person you're meant to be. It takes a lot of work. And with work, you know, the reward is great, but you have to truly put in the work. And some tips for your Saturn return is it can be a time of, you know, a lot of self-reflection, which is never easy, looking yourself in the mirror and having that hard look and, you know, fixing things that you need to improve in your life in order to be the best version of yourself. And we all do, nobody's perfect. So having those steps, and really something, you know, that comes a lot with Saturn return is a lot of depression, just because, you know, again, the hard look in the mirror. And also you have the realization that, you know, maybe the path you thought you were going to take isn't the path that was meant for you. And you're going to have a lot of moments of, oh, this is not what I need to do, and I need to do this. And with that comes, you know, negative thoughts. And something to do during Saturn return is a lot of journaling is good. Just looking at yourself and reflecting and talking with friends. And during your Saturn return, you will also see that friend groups that you have in those times are either meant for life, or, you know, friends that, you know, you don't have to get rid of them necessarily, but they're friends that maybe you realize in the next chapter of your life are good as just friends, not like best friends, raise their families together, go all together type of friends. Which, again, everything is fine. Everybody has a purpose in everyone's life. And so with Saturn return, I highly recommend, you know, the self-care. And it's not the face mask and do some yoga, self-care, which you still should do. Always do self-care. But more of deep, soul-enriching self-care. You know, really do a lot of meditation. Take, you know, walks alone, and just really build that relationship with yourself, because this is a time where you need to really blossom and find out who you really are. And it's a really enriching journey. And I'm going through my Saturn return, and, you know, there were times that it was not always easy, and, you know, nobody's is, but I'm so glad that I was able to find astrology and be able to have some of my questions answered for me. And I am here to help you if you have any questions about your Saturn return, if you're going through it, or if you want to just share about yours and how it was, please feel free to reach out. And something that I will leave you guys with is, since this Saturn return is in Aquarius right now for a lot of us, is that Aquarius is the planet that's ruling, the theme is ruling humanitarians. And so since Aquarius and Saturn both rule the 11th house, which is tech and innovation, I would recommend turning towards apps in websites, gadgets, a lot of tech stuff, in order to spread information and kindness. And let's use this for good and really use them to, for a lot of social justice, and really find, outlets that are reliable and really find ways to help people, because I think that's really important in general right now. But also with our Saturn return, that is our destiny, that is our calling with this generation, is that we need to find ways to help people, in the best way that we can. Social justice is very important. So yeah, that's the first video, a little taste of the Saturn return dish. Let me know what you think. Drop me a line or slide in the DM. I'm here for any questions too. Have a good night. Ciao.